Hi, welcome to iHeart Reviewing Stuff. So I bought at Target. I'm going to try to show real quick. This is the empty box for it. But it's the metallic 50 pack of Shopkins for $49.99, which is a good buy. I bought it mainly because they're only like $1 per Shopkin, and I like the little containers they come in, but I'll get to some disappointments. So there's like, they'll show you all the ones that you can get are on the back, and the ices are new. But it could very well be that those ices are just repaints of the slushies. I haven't gone to compare yet. The blue one I think is kind of dripping out, and I feel like there was a slushie that did that. But yeah, some of these are repeats. I really wish that, I think I counted 24 of them are not plastic, so it's cardboard. Which, I mean, it's good for, I guess the good thing with this is if you just wanted the Shopkin and you didn't want the cute container that it comes in, you know, it's just paper, so it's recyclable. But to me, I actually like the containers. Like, this is an example of the chips, and it's plastic. I like them in the container, the plastic containers, better than these cardboard boxes. So I was bummed that like half the box, because there's 24 cardboard boxes, and then one of these little bags. Even these bags are not my favorite thing for them to do, just because they don't hold up as well over time. It has like a little Ziploc, you can push your little character in and out of there. But even these don't hold up super well over time. Like, I would much rather just everything, if possible, be in these kind of cute containers that they do. But I feel like a lot of the containers that they gave us were just kind of like, maybe they slapped a new sticker on it, or it's just straight up the same. Like, this looks exactly like a previous Ready Whip. So yeah, there were some. Let me try to find real quick. So this is a pumpkin pie Rice Krispies. So like the new flavors they put on things that I don't recall them having before, like strawberry Rice Krispies. I do wish that they would have given us, like, this is pumpkin spice hot chocolate, a hard case would have been nice for this, instead of getting it with stuff that I feel like this. I feel like we've already gotten some of these. So that was like kind of a bummer with this pack. And also a bummer, so when you buy it, these are on the front that, whoops, slide out for the front of the box. And then everything is in this. And these were really hard to pop out for some of them. it's actually not bleeding, but it looks like it is. And it is like tender to the touch. So I did hurt my finger trying to pop all these out for Marissa. Again, I'm disappointed that this is what we get. I would have liked maybe something more velvety, like, or just more collector case like than what they packaged this as. I feel like they've done that before with some of this kind of stuff, when they give maybe Shopkins, but they're giving them like new looks. I feel like they've given something better than what this came in. So this was kind of a disappointment to me in that regard, but I'll go through these to show you guys. Okay, so I'm going to open the Fudge Stripes Original Keebler cookies. I don't know if this is exactly, I think it is exactly the same that they did before, but it's like clear, and then I think that's another hang up that I had with these. I wasn't expecting so much like yellows and browns, that'd be considered metallic paint. I don't know, I expected it to be a little more pretty. I was kind of kicking myself. I was like, oh, I passed on the glitter ones that they did like last year or the year before. It was probably last year is my guess. So here's the Ready Whip. So instead of like being all white, they gave it this like kind of dip of like a kind of pinkish, almost even light purpley color. So that's the Ready Whip. I'll go ahead and show the ices because people will probably have a better idea than me if that's just the slushies but with a different paint and they put it in. I feel like these do look exactly like the slushy containers did, but they just put a new sticker saying icy, and I think the top is a different color than the ices were. So yeah, that's that one. So yeah, I thought this was gonna be, excuse me, a little more exciting of a purchase than it was. So this one has a yellow top for the icy. That's what it looks like. I mainly decided to do a video just because I couldn't find one. That would have helped me maybe not buy this if I had seen an unboxing video, because there's only so many pictures on, so this is the one that's dripping out, but I feel like there's a slushie that does this, and quite possibly with even a wink, I don't know. Someone had the light blue top. They're considering these icy ones special editions. Okay, so this is the red top one, and I didn't feel like it looked as metallic with the paint on this red. I'm not sure if it missed a shine in the factory or what. So here's, I'll do the pudding, which to me looked like puddings they've already given us containers for. So again, I just wish they had kind of maybe skipped that and given a higher quality container for all the like kind of new flavors they did for things. So here's one of the puddings and the other one. I think I have a friend who wants pudding earrings, so I'll probably have to ask her if she wanted metallic or if she wanted original pudding earrings, because I would gladly make that for her. I don't need so many puddings. So here is peanut butter chocolate Breyers. I think I did the right one. So it's 3 scoops. I put these away, so I apologize if I do get any incorrect. So this is like a 3 scoop. Marissa likes to call it a daddy, a mommy, and a baby ice cream. It is cool on the packaging. It gives like, even though I can see the calories say 240, but then I can't read any of the rest. But it's cool that they try to make it look realistic, which is again why I'm sad that something like this, I mean, all that, the printing and making this cardboard box, it's like, I just really wish it was plastic so that would not, because this is just going to get crushed over time. Like if you have a kid playing with it, or even, I mean, an adult, like opening this, you know, a bunch of times, like could probably wear it out. So this is the popcorn. I don't recall a popcorn looking like this one before, like actually in a bag with the popcorn, like kind of on the top. But we definitely didn't, like, we're not a completist with Shopkins Real Littles, and then especially when they like added the freezer ones, and then it got kind of confusing over time with the Real Littles. So I don't know if that one, I'm assuming it probably was done before, I just hadn't seen it. So this one is cool. Let me see, what's this one called? This is a Neapolitan Klondike bar with a bite taken out of it. I like the purple on the bottom. That's what I kind of expected. I thought these were gonna be like a little prettier than they actually are. Like I would have been cool with them just making this whole thing in that pretty shiny purple paint. Like that would have been totally a-okay with me. Try to make sure I'm going at a good pace here. So here is Klondike Crunch, and this I seriously do think that's just a total repeat container. And this, I think that's silver paint on the bottom. But yeah, it looks even the Shopkin looks very similar to me, to one that we have. So here is beef franks in a puff pastry blanket. So, oh yeah, this one. So it's cool. You can actually see the hot dog is like sticking out. It's even kind of, some of these, they seem to have gone kind of translucent. Like it's kind of a translucent orange color and then like dipped in gold at the top. So if you like that sort of thing, maybe these will wow you better than they did for me. I think I was just sad that the packaging that it comes in isn't really like a reusable case. I think that would have been nice to have. And then I just was bummed that there was so much of these cardboard boxes. And I know I have some other adult collector friends who aren't gonna be too happy about all this cardboard either, because I've heard them complain too. So these are Rice Krispie birthday cake, which I feel like they gave us this before, but this is, you know, more like a translucent at the bottom and then dipped in, I don't know, maybe teal or something. It doesn't quite look blue or green to me. Oops, putting these back in their containers as I go. I almost forgot. Okay, and then I have a home style Eggo. So here's what that one looks like. More yellow and kind of gold. Okay, so yeah, there's 50 of these to go through, so I'll try to go at a decent pace because I don't want this video to end up too long on you guys. So here's the chips, but this is a new flavor. Okay, so this one is salt and vinegar. I don't recall them doing a salt and vinegar chip can for us, so at least this is probably gonna be definitely a favorite. I like the icy containers, even though they do look like they're probably just like the slushy ones. But I do like that we got like a new flavor of Pringles, at least, and something that's not gonna just get sat on and squashed in no time at all and have to be just thrown away. So this is a little can of Pringles Ranch. I really liked this one because of the like green on the top of the Shopkins. What? The lid doesn't want to go back on. Okay, I'm probably not putting this in here just right. Okay. Okay, and then here's hot dogs, which I feel like I think they've already done this. So really you're just getting the Shopkins as something that's gonna look like repainted for you. So I think I like the original hot dog better than that one. For some reason the repaint just wasn't really doing it for me. Oh, and then these are in pink blind bags with no tear strip. I want to mention that too, because my 7-year-old was not too happy about the no tear strip, because then it's too hard for her to open the blind bags. But the cardboard ones, actually none of them are in blind bags, so like she could at least open those ones without any frustration. So here is, they've done this before, Good Humor King Cone Vanilla. Okay, so let's see. Thick and fluffy original waffle. I think this is the waffle she liked. So yeah, it's got, I like that they dipped it in pink because it's got those like strawberries on it. So that one's pretty cute with the repaint. And raspberry Pop-Tart, which again, I feel like they only did strawberry or cherry. So I feel like this is a new flavor, but yet it's cardboard, so. There's that one with a bite taken out. I feel like it has a better effect when it's in the more original paint, because there'd be like a little bit of the goo would stand out more. I don't know why they didn't do that goo a different color. I think that would have been a lot better. I think they could have maybe spent a little more time on these. These seem a little rushed to me. So here's the other Pop-Tart. It's a chocolate chip cookie dough Pop-Tart, but again, like the little ooze coming out, like I just feel like, well, this one I guess it looks a little better to me because at least this is like brown on the front, but I don't know, on the sides though it kind of blends in with the whole like kind of cool goo part like a real Pop-Tart would have. Yeah. Okay, so here is pumpkin pie Rice Krispie treats. And again, of course, I would like a plastic container. because it would be cool to keep over time, because this isn't gonna hold up. But these two cuties are stuck together for the Rice Krispie treats. It would have been cool. I would have been happy if they just wanted to totally, because they obviously wanted to do some fall stuff with this, because they gave us this. Let's see here, what else is there? I felt like, okay, yeah, and then they gave us like a pumpkin spice Swiss Miss. I feel like they could have just like gone for it and really made it like more holiday-ish. Like they could have gave us like flavors of fall, or like fall and Christmas. Like I think there could have been a little more creativity to this. But it's got the dollop of whipped cream. I might like this one more than the original, just because it's kind of yellow and orange. It's kind of cool looking. Okay, and then I was happy that I got these because I didn't get the original ones. So this is Applejack's caramel, and it even says like new on the box of cereal. It's a little hard to see your little Applejacks though. So just a heads up, I feel like the other ones came completely clear, but they wanted to give these like, could have been a little more. This doesn't look quite as metallic as some others either. The paint. Sometimes I feel like they maybe like missed the shine on these, because there was the red icy also looks like it missed the shine part. But I like the ones that have a little rattle noise to them. And if I'm probably not gonna be able to show that on camera very well, but there's like little circles in there that even look like the cereal. But the clear ones, I think you got a more Applejack's look to them than that does. Okay, so this is Strawberry Rice Krispies, which I was just talking to Marissa about how this is probably one of my least favorites for a cereal one, because to me, I feel like they just stuck what looks like the Frosted Flake cereal is inside this. And it doesn't give me a Rice Krispies vibe at all, because Rice Krispies are tiny little cereals. So I never understood what was up with them doing that with that one. Okay, so here's, and I think these crackers originally, I think all the crackers were kind of like glittery in even the original. So these are Club Original crackers. So I kind of like the original more than what this looks like. I think it was cooler with the glitter. So, and again, I didn't buy the glitter ones that were around 1 or 2 years ago. And I'm like, oh, I should have bought them, because it would have been kind of cool to maybe compare if I liked. I have a feeling I would have liked the glitter ones more than this. But I don't know if it was like still kind of a non-reusable packaging. I don't know if it still had a lot of cardboard going on, so that would have been complaints for me. So this is a key lime pie. I feel like they did this pie, but it's got like a lime greenish metallic paint, which is cool. Oh my gosh, it's taking me almost 20 minutes, and I'm trying to make sure my hands are being active and that I'm not just chatting. So here is a hot and spicy Cheez-It. Okay, still got some more to go. So this is Breyers Cookies and Cream. So thank you to anyone who watches this in full, because I don't mean for it to take me this long to show, but it's 50 Shopkins. Okay, Crunch and Munch Buttery Toffee. So there's what that one looks like. That one's actually pretty cool looking. All right, here is Frosted Flakes. I'm cool with this one, but I'm not cool with the Rice Krispies, because I think they just cheaped out in giving it what looks like a Frosted Flake in it. But yeah, that one's cool. There's just not as much noise or shaking, so I was kind of always disappointed in the Frosted Flake one. I think let me get to it. Yeah, the Froot Loops and the Applejacks are cool. And then I was happy. So this Froot Loops got like a purple polish at the bottom, and it does have other colors. There's at least a reddish orange. Actually could be red, orange, yellow, and purple could possibly be in here for the little circles. Whereas the Applejacks, I felt like they looked all kind of red or orange. Like they didn't really look like a whole bunch of different colors. So this is a strawberry rhubarb pie from Marie Callender's, which I don't recall them doing this flavor before. So that one, the face is on the top, but you can see like the inside filling of the pie. Marissa liked that one a lot. Okay, so pot pie, a beef pot pie. I don't know if the other one was chicken or turkey. I feel like it wasn't beef though. But again, I like the original better because, so it shows like stuff spilling out, but in the original you could see like carrots and peas and the chicken or something. Like it looked more realistic with the more colors. So that's just what I mean by this metallic paint they did. If they could have just given a little more details to it, I think I would have been happier with the purchase. So definitely save your money if I'm helping you be like, oh yeah, I wouldn't want all that. I wouldn't want 24 boxes that are cardboard and the paint isn't wowing me as much either. So that's why I'm doing the video. So this is a Sloppy Joe sauce, but they give us a sloppy, what looks like a Sloppy Joe. But that one too, I think I like the original better. So here is a apple pie. Only got maybe 10 more to go. This has a little dollop of like whipped cream on it. But in the original, the whipped cream probably would have been very, very white. Whereas this is more of a translucent, clear color that they went for. Okay, so here is the TV dinner, which I think was like a big favorite among a lot of us. I would say this TV dinner, the humorous part is with the like deciding to do silver paint. It seems like an old TV dinner that you probably shouldn't eat and throw out because all the food looks silver. So it's like a frostbite TV dinner. So I would say I like the original TV dinner better because you could kind of see the different foods, whereas that looks like a TV dinner gone bad. So here's Klondike Mini Mint flavored. So they did a little bit of like this cool minty green color, metallic paint. But again, to me, it wouldn't have bothered me if they just wanted to dip the whole sucker in it, in that paint. Kind of like the purple. I think it was like a Klondike bar with some purple on it, that I would have been fine with it just looking all purple. So here's vanilla caramel. Again, I don't really recall that flavor being done before, so maybe I guess that's cool that it's actually a hard container. So this is like a scoop, which they've given us these before, the ice cream on a scoop, but those are pretty cute. Okay, so this is Boom Chicka Pop dark chocolate, which I don't feel like they've done. I feel like it was a yellow container when they did the Boom Chicka Pop, but it looks like a trio of like popcorn. It's cute that they put all those little faces on them. Marissa has been into Shopkins. Probably part of why I bought this, because I did regret not buying the glitter one, just because I don't think they're really doing much more in the way of Shopkins. But Marissa was into Shopkins before she was into LOL Surprise. She was into Shopkins back at like 15 months old, because she didn't stick stuff in her mouth, so I felt safe to buy her little toys like this. But she already was into YouTube. We would feed her at the high chair. My husband would try to put on Elmo, but he always had the YouTube like as a smaller screen, so she had access to find other stuff, and she would choose to watch surprise toy openings over Elmo, even though he would always start her off that way with Elmo. So here's the cherry vanilla Breyers. That's when the toy hunting began. I think I always kind of favored Target, and I still do, but I would do Walmart too, because they're cheaper. But yeah, we would go and in the beginning, back at 15 months old, which, goodness, that would have been in like 2015, I think. It was season 3 Shopkins that were out. I don't even know what Real Littles, if that was like season 10 or 11. I ended up losing track. So here's a Breyers Natural Vanilla. I don't really remember this tub, but it is just on a scoop. This one's got a little bit of dip of gold, and it's got a little more detail than I think the other scoop of ice cream. All right. Oh my gosh, just a few more. Okay, Choco Taco, which I know they did this before. So that's what that looks like. Definitely, I do really like Choco Tacos, though, the real ones at the store. So here's the chocolate puddings. One has like a bite taken out of it, or they didn't do that for the chocolate vanilla ones. And that's what the other one looks like. And he has like maybe one hand off to the side, and one's in the front. Okay, I was thinking he was missing a hand, but he's not. Okay, and then this is chocolate chip cookie dough Breyers. And to me, this looks like an onion instead of a dollop of ice cream. It's just giving me that vibe. Okay, so here's a Scribbles. They did this before too, so they just gave this kind of a new paint. But I do like the green contrast to the purple. I feel like they really do that popsicle, possibly. Just not all melty looking like that. So here's Apple Cinnamon Nutrigrain. And again, I just wish like maybe they had did some other metallic paint color, like a yellow or something. Just to make that pop a little more than it does. Okay, 3 left. And okay, I will end before it hits the 30-minute mark, so that's good. All right, so here's this popsicle is just rainbow colors popsicle. I don't remember this packaging. But again, somebody who has like a complete set of all these Real Littles, and when they added in the freezer ones and stuff, will probably have a better idea of what exactly is repeats. So this is jalapeno Pringles, but then they just kind of look like plain potato chip ones. So I don't know what was up with them looking like that. Okay, last one is this little baggy circus animal mother's cookies that I want to say I might like the original better than this one. Yeah, I would say I probably do. Because I think the original, they stacked it and it was like pink, then a white cookie, pink, then a white cookie, and it was kind of more cool looking, whereas this is like, the way they did these is it's like a lot of translucent plastic, sometimes clear, sometimes a color, and then it's like they just decided to dip in some metallic paint. So I don't know, there's just a cheapness factor going on with this that just made me kind of sad. So anyway, so that's all 50. I just felt like and I'm glad I didn't try to actually do this as an unboxing, because I think it would have been a lot more of a struggle, because I had a hard time getting a lot of these to pop out of this thing that they put them in. So be aware of that. Some of them are going to be really hard to get out of there. I would recommend you do what I did, where like you can go over here like with a knife and undo the tape and then pull it out, and that can kind of help you to pop them out. Again, stuff like this just doesn't impress me. I know some people like it, they live for it. The whole like looking like a background of a store, to me, I'm like, like it doesn't do anything for me, because I'm like, unless it's like some real shelves or something, I'm not impressed. So here's what like you'll kind of notice when it's on the shelf. It'll kind of, you know, you'll see these because they slide right out. They'll be covering your Shopkins, and it comes wrapped in plastic. And then I do like that at least it does show you kind of what to expect, but I feel like they look better in the picture images, even the images on Target. This just didn't wow me as much as I thought it was going to. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. Hopefully if you were thinking about this, hopefully you're like, oh yeah, I do want those. Or you're like, I'm going to save my $50 and thanks. So thanks for watching. Bye.